Hello friends, how are you? Fine? My name is Prasad, science teacher. We discuss the first unit, food for health, in previous classes. Now we can learn about balanced diet. Ready? Neelima, a student of class 7th, occasionally get fainted during the school assembly. The doctor examined her eyes, tongue, and nails and confirmed that she was suffering from malnutrition. She was advised to take balanced diet. Diet plays a very important role in our physical and mental health status. Many common health problems can be prevented or treated by consumption of a good diet. A diet that contains all the nutrients in required quantity is called balanced diet. It supplies the nutrients to our body in order to proper working of the body. So far, we have learnt about different components of food. Now we can do a small activity. Here is a list of food items that we eat generally. Categorize them according to the headings given in the box below. Grains, roots, tubers, oils, fats, sweets, pulses, nuts, seeds, dairy products, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dark green leafy vegetables, fruits, vegetables. These items we categorized in table. In the first column, energy giving food carbohydrates and fats. Next one, body building food proteins. Third one, protective foods, vitamins and minerals. So we can categorize above food items. Energy giving food, that is carbohydrates and fats, that is you say grains, tubers, oils, sweets, fats. In the same way, for body building foods, those are proteins, that is pulses, meat, seeds, dairy products, fish, egg. In the same way, protective foods, they contain vitamins and minerals, that is dark green leafy vegetables, fruits, vegetables. So these are the categorized the above food items. Have all these included in your daily diet? Say, must included. In what quantities are you taking them? To meet all the nutrient needs, we need to have a sufficient quantity of food from each of the different food groups. Here is the picture showing the required quantity of food needed by our body. This is recommended to promote health, prevent hidden hunger and protect us from diseases under the name My Plate for the Day. This is My Plate for the Day. Which food materials should we take in large quantity? Those are carbohydrates, leafy vegetables, protein, some of them. Which food materials should we take in very less quantity? Oils and fats we take a very less quantity. A balanced diet need not necessarily be costly. Everyone can get it without spending much money by including energy giving food such as rice or chapati, bread, body building food like milk, curd, dal, meat, fish, a small quantity of oil, fat daily. What will happen we don't take balanced diet? Taking nutrients in required quantities is healthy, but taking less than the requirement and more than the limit may lead to health problems. Children who do not take balanced diet may face growth and development problems. If we do not take balanced diet, we will be prone to various diseases. Diseases caused by deficiency of certain nutrients are called deficiency diseases. If the protein are inadequate in children's diet for a long time, it causes a disease called kwashiorkor. In the same way, if the proteins and carbohydrates are not taken adequately for a long time, it causes marasmus disease. If we take food containing too much fats daily, it leads to obesity. Obesity causes many health problems. In addition to taking balanced diet, good habits, exercise, and maintaining good hygiene is also very important to be healthy. So friends, you learn about balanced diet. So we must take balanced diet. It is not costly. Again we discuss another important topic next class. Thank you.